Hi, I'm Nadine Makalew. I'm a singer-songwriter from Indonesia, and I will tell you a story about my song called "The Other Side." It's one of the most personal track that I've ever written. I would say, like, I already wrote many songs, but I think this one is really, yeah, like I said, personal. And then a friend of mine told me, like, if you have something personal, you can make it universal. So I think this is exactly the message that I want to deliver, from personal to make it very universal. So I think The Other Side is really inspired by that, and the story is basically based on my true story. It was based on my past relationship, particularly toxic relationship. So we were in that long distance relationship. So I was in the state on that moment that I feel like, okay, I need a healing. Like, healing was necessity that time for me. So, like, okay, I had to go back, but I was prioritizing myself to go back home instead of staying with my partner back then. And yeah, and then it just started collapsing, drowning, because I was too occupied with my life going on here, and vice versa also. He's on the other side. I think that time it was part of the moment, like we were, like, the relationship got collapsed, and he was to drown with himself, with his unworthy, that makes him forget how worthy he is, and his demon, I think. Yeah, I think he's just to drown, and exactly that demon side, or that unworthy side of him, I described that to that song, On the Other Side. So let me think. I think during the production, many people got involved, especially, so I can get very experimental. So of course, me on piano, I made a song and a demo, and then there's Richard Benhart who's producing, so I'm co-producing with him as well, and James Wong also on the guitar, on the acoustic guitar, and Hafiz, yay! Cheers to him. On violins, yeah, I know the string will be the really important part of this song, so I can't wait to share to you guys. And Kamga is the vocal director for this song, and I think it was really a pleasure. It was really an honor, because I think without the backings, I don't know, I think the song is just really great, and I can't wait to share it to you. Well, as I already explained before, it was based on my past toxic relationship, but I think I started to write it last year, because it was exactly the moment that we just broke up. So like I literally feel that, like, I grasped that feeling. So I was like, okay, I want to really get to attach the energy and everything. And I happen to have a guitar at my home, like really small acoustic guitar, and that time I just bought it, and then, okay, maybe I will just try to play something, and then I start the melody, and then everything is just went naturally. Normally I will play, or I will write a song with a piano, because it's my first instrument, right? But this time it's really fresh, because I started with the guitar. So the guitar is also gonna be a bit prominent on the recording. So yeah, I think it started actually from there, and then the rest is just went very smooth and very natural, I would say. The recording process was relatively short. Like, it just went very quick. I think after I submitted the demo, and then it's just happened. I think only for that song, I think I went only like 2 times or 3 times to studio So like I was recording the demo and everything already at home, so the piano and everything, and then the rest just guitar in, the drum beat, even the drum beat I made it, I produced it. What else? And then the violin entered, so like I already made the preparation, like I made the strings arrangement. So like when we enter the studio, I just hire the player, and then he will just play a very beautiful and very melodious tone. And the rest is just the post-production, so the mixing and the mastering. So I would say only for that track, I think it just went very brief and very short, and I'm really happy with the result. And on top of that, with the vocal director, so he's really digging and diving into. He really enhanced, really pushing me to bring the message, like what's my intention and everything. And I think we really nailed it at the studio. I had a great time, for sure. I think the message for this song, The Other Side, I think sometimes we feel we trapped in this relationship because one, we get too comfortable maybe, so like we're afraid to go outside that zone or the comfort zone maybe, although it's toxic, but you started to get used to it, so it becomes comfort, if you get what I mean. And then the second, I think you're just too afraid, so please don't be afraid. You are worthy and you are loved, and everything deserve that love unconditionally. So please do, if you think like you're already in that state, please remind yourself that you're worthy, self-love, and prioritizing yourself.
Hopefully you won't give up, 'cause I wish it would. His strength to keep in control, so I'll set you free.